Fudge. Cinco. Zinc. 5. I got 5 on it. Sorry. A little flashback for the 90s there. I just, yeah. How you been, people? 5. We're here, day 5 in this month called January 2, 2026. But I'm not even doing all of these. Let me look at the calendar thing here. We're here. Yesterday we did bring up one important point, and guess what? Our great friend Double G, Greg, thank you. He hit me back. He said he'll come back onto the show. Well, he'll not come back, but to the backstage and the front stage. He'll come onto the show, ladies and gentlemen. So, Greg, can't wait. I know it is a little busy time right now for you, but whenever you settle up, I settle up. Greg, just to let you know, what am I doing right now? What are you looking at? What are you hearing? Because, well, you'll get to learn more about him, but right now I am staring at the camera. Wink, 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 blink. No, that's blink, not wink. Sorry. Blink, 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 blink. Blinking is good for the eyes because it keeps it moisturized or whatever. I don't know what they do. Sometimes eyes go out, right? But sometimes they don't. Sometimes they are in between. And I have my camera turned on. It is a Brio, and it's looking at me talking to a microphone really, a couple inches away from me, not that far away. And then behind me, I have a wall that is painted slightly gradient of a blue hue, if you want to call it that. There are a couple blue lights coming in from the left-hand side, going to the right behind me. And I want to potentially maybe add a little bit more blue back there, because blue accessibility, blue just dark blue, navy blue, deep blue. It's the blue. Above the blue is a orange light bulb. Well, orange light, not bulb, but, well, it is a bulb, but it's orange, right? Go Gators! Is that what it is? Or go FSU, or I don't know. Crimson, orange. Pick your colors. Don't fight. We all Florida here. We all where we are. We all United States of America. So anyway, orange is painting the back wall as like a sunset or sun color, if you want to think of it. If you ever had some vision to have any description to it. So anyway, the wall has a little mixture of colors, and then there's objects that kind of signify parts of my life where it could be from Africa, as I am originally from there. It could be from the fact of just collecting things along the way. My mom has a couple of pieces of drawing that when she had hip replacement, it's back there amongst everything else. So there's that. And then, do you remember Blockbuster? Everyone's like, where the hell did he come with that question? What? Yeah. Blockbuster. Remember Blockbuster? Okay. You remember University Center, Florida, right? So that place is grown. First of all, we didn't barely have anything, and it just blew up into a lot of stuff. And what was I gonna go with that? I got lost. Blockbuster. Blockbuster. So Blockbuster went out of business because you probably don't know what I'm talking about. Blockbuster, Netflix. Yes, I like Netflix. Spotify. Let's not name all these other names and stuff, but I don't have Netflix or any of that. But yeah, behind me is a poster made out of, I don't know, wood. Potentially feels like wood. And it's a painting or such, and it's from Blockbuster, but it has Bob Marley, and it says "One love, one heart. Let's get together, feel all right." I think that's what it says. Maybe we'll find out in a minute. I'll check in a second because I got something to say later. So maybe I'll jump into that as we conclude today's day of me just coming back every day after yesterday, and I'll see what I could do tomorrow. I'll have to come back to keep it going. Maybe, right? I should. But, Greg, dude, man, your story was cool, but you made me forget, like, an important piece. My brain went blank. Well, That's what a blank piece of paper looks like to me, because it looks blank. Pieces of paper look blank to me. Well, not blank, but I can't read it that well. Honestly. What else can I say? I mean, here, let me go find a piece of paper. Do I have a piece of paper here? Nope, no paper. That's the point. Here, do I have a piece of mail? Oh, yeah. Okay, bad idea. I can't read it. So what difference does it make? Why am I going to go through all this trouble? Well, I can to a degree, but I can't as well as I used to. Maybe if it's enlarged, maybe if it's larger font, maybe if it's this or that. There's a lot of maybes, and maybes don't help me. Screen readers do. Yeah, JAWS, VoiceOver, TalkBack, all of those, right? Those help me. Accessibility. But, why did I bring up the point of paper, or I can't see it, or I can't see? Why did I bring it up? Well, I brought it up because of this. And I'm not trying to make fun of anybody's accents. I mean, we have all that. Come on, I just said like 5 in different languages, and so please don't be offended. But what I'm trying to say is this. Yesterday was World Blind. I wasn't kidding. See, everything just has to be blind. No, it was World Braille Day. Say it with me. World Braille Day. Braille. I think. Yeah, Braille. Yeah. So, Louis Braille. I will try to put some information down so maybe you could have some context to read up on and know exactly who Louis Braille is, but we have him to thank for the fact that we have Braille. Braille is a language, kind of. Converted language. I'll explain in a second, but do read. He was born 1809 to 1829, as I remember. So thank you, Mr. Jollymore, in town here. He was able to say that at the traffic net because thank you to I'll get there again too. The Barra group and everybody else, because I got a ham radio ticket now with being a technician. So I actually heard that mentioned yesterday. And it totally slipped my mind, and I was like, oh, I could have reminded. But Braille shouldn't go away. Guys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, Braille should not go away, right? Because Braille is something for one where it might not be for another. It might be something for that other person over there that says, hey, I can't feel nothing on my fingertips. It's okay. The other person over there will say, whoa, that's awesome. But like, how do you know how to read that over there? Like, how do you know that that's like the word Braille written? I don't even see any letters printed out. How do you see it? Sorry, I'm having a conversation with imaginary people these days. That's troubling. Maybe it's not, but I can't see half the time as clear as I wish I could. So Braille is a type of cell structure. Let me explain as best as I can, because I haven't learned it yet properly, and I'm heading there because I would love to learn Braille. And matter of fact, it is National Braille Literacy Month. La-da! No, I'm kidding. Don't make fun of it that way, but it is. It's National Braille Literacy Month. So look at this. We just pulled one string, and all these little things just kind of got all this information. So Louis Braille, person who is to thank for having Braille. 6 dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, left side. Okay. Right side, 4, 5, 6. Let's explain. Left side, row 1, column 1. Row 2, column 2. Row 3, column 3. Okay, you know Excel, guys, right? You know you're smart people out there. Come on, my accountants. I met an awesome accountant today, by the way. Well, it was an awesome neighbor that I've had the chance to work, to have Ubers and Lyfts and all that, all that other good stuff. But like just connections. Like, whoa, you live in my complex. But just the kindest people. Anyway, back to Braille. Squirrel. Look at that. Squirrel. car. Sorry. Roll X-rays. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep up with me. Keep up with me, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no, I'm like just like counting, doing ABC. It's a cell structure. Those cells represent letters. So like 1 and 4 and 3 and 6 make an X. That I remember, at least I remember. Funny enough, I don't remember the other ones, but I remember because of a design. Maybe I'll go find that t-shirt I have from when I first started working at Lighthouse, Central Florida Lighthouse Works in Orlando. But it had like little letterings and it's pretty cool. And maybe I could ask Miss Trisha Vector if she has any Braille t-shirts or shirts. Go check out the video. It's from last year, but maybe I'm going to go try to clean out that video. That audio was rough, but man, she had so much awesome things she said. But it is, again, National Braille Literacy Month. And it was yesterday, Mr. Louis Braille's birthday, 1809, 1829. Try to put more information down below in the details in the description. So if you're looking for something your voiceover says, if you hear description, that's where you look. Okay? Okay. If your talkback tells you description, that's where you look. Got it? Good. Cool. Now, what else did we talk about? So, talk to a friend. I talked to a friend. Yeah, I guess I have a couple friends. Thank you, HCB. Wait, this guy's always about letters and numbers. Come on, man. Get real with it. Okay, I'll tell you. Halifax Council of the Blind. It's my chapter of the American Council of the Blind, the national chapter. So John Harden and I have been conversing for a couple years now, and you know what, John, this is your annual let's check in with to see what John is doing kind of video. So hopefully you're watching because this is 2026, John. So just saying, new playlist, new stuff. What you got over there, John? We still haven't met up. It's been a year, John. Just saying, John. You're a busy man, John. Anyhow, John. The transcripts are going to go nuts with where it says John. What's his last name? Well, you'll find out in the description. Go check it out. However, John and I got talking about our community because we care about transportation and how we get around places and moving about. And that led up a question, because I've had this question, and even altogether with all the little communities or groups such as like the NFB of Daytona Beach and Halifax Council of the Blind and everything and anything in between, right? And even the Disability Solutions, they do some cool stuff there too, here in town. So where I wanted to say is there is actually going to be some meetings coming up here, and I asked John. John's like, yeah, I'm gonna see. Give me a second. I'm like, okay, cool. I was like, Joy, hey Gemini Cricket, hey Gemini, oh Gemini, ayan, oh Gemini. Sorry, my other language. Turn to English on. Hey Gemini, how are you, Gemini? No, I speak a little normal. So, hey Gemini is how I thought. I was like, duh. My assistant, I could have just looked it up, but I like the human connection, man. I got to say happy 2026 to John. So thank you, John. And here it is. Hopefully, maybe I could find your information and we'll put you in the description, because you fix Braille equipment as well, I believe, if you still do, and have like Perkins Braillers and things like that. I just remember that in the past. So don't quote on me on that, but maybe we'll have him soon enough this year in 2026. Because last year was half-half, it felt like. I started mid-year, and this year now I'm like finally in the driver's seat properly. I stepped in right way, right foot forward, left foot next, right foot forward, next foot next. 6 times, right? Think about it. Anyway, 6 dots is why I said 6 times. And when we talked, he's using a ChatGPT over there. It works. So he's like, yeah, I asked it. It says the 8th. I'm like, well, John, beforehand, I already asked mine. I didn't do that, man. I'm not that dude. I was like, he says that's okay. I'm wrong, John's right. Simple as that. Go look it up. So I go look it up instead because, again, John's right probably. And I'm like, so again, cross-reference checking. And this is just amongst checking and checking because I only use Gemini. Hey, Gemini. Sorry. Phew, good thing it doesn't do that. Hey, it only does it on hey and then the word Google. But I asked it, and then I had a conversation like, hey, there's a meeting, transportation. So it started yapping away. Okay, it's making sense. 14. Whew. Phew. I could make that meeting. I didn't miss the meeting because I always fear of missing out. That, or maybe for some occasions, not all. But I thought I might have I thought I might have missed a meeting, or it's like Wednesday and I didn't book for, ironically, Paratransit, which is I'll explain later. I'll explain now. It's transportation within a city that is provided by government-ran entities that give you ways to get around, such as the city bus is kind of a transportation method, but door-to-door service is done by the Paratransit. So Access Links out in Orlando, as I remember. Here we have Votran, and then other entities may have other names. So coming back to where we were, hey, look, squirrel. No, there's no squirrels there. I'm kidding. I lost where my brain had a blip. That's ZMS. Sometimes you guys say, hey, you were repeating yourself. It's ZMS. It is. I think it is. Because I didn't do that as often as I did when I was younger. And now it's like a reel-to-reel or a cassette tape or VHS or whatever you want to call it. CD. Just goes repeat. Repeat. So I talked about the Braille piece there with John, and I looked at my phone. And now I want to take you to my phone. Let's go.
10:25 p.m. Unlocked. Device unlocked. One UI home. Home. Gemini. Gemini. Happy New Year. Let's make it your best yet.
Okay.
Happy Pie Harden.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Page. Button. Open sidebar.
Okay, let's go to the sidebar.
Edit box. Search for tabs. Daytona Beach transportation meetings January.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. My finger landed right on it in the middle of the screen. So let's double tap that. And
page.
then let's
Show item 1 of 1. TalkBack menu. Sound feedback off. Show item 1 of 12. Gemini. Page. Daytona Beach transportation meetings January.
Okay, let's see.
I found this information on the official website for the Advocacy TPO, Transportation Planning Organization, which manages the transportation planning for Volusia and flagler areas. Here are the specific pages I used. Refer to CTPO events list. This is the main calendar showing all meetings, including the TDLCB and BPAC meetings. https://www.r2ctpo.org/events/list/TDLCB meeting page. This page provides the specific details for the Transportation Disadvantaged Local Coordinating Board, including the address at 950 Victory Road and the meeting times. https://www.r2ctpo.org/board-committees/transportation-disadvantaged-local-coordinating-board/Votran public meetings info. I cross-reference the location and general schedule with Votran zone news and public meeting notices. https://www.votran.org/news-info/public-meetings.html. If you need to look up more details on these sites, the events or calendar links are usually located near the top of the page. Let me know if you'd like me to find a direct link to the PDF agenda once they post it. Showing item 32 or 34.
Did you get that? Did you get that? Did you get that? Oh, wait. What? What did I do? What did I do? Too fast for you? Was it too fast? I think it was. But how much time was that, right? Like, I don't have a watch on my wrist on my watch, or I don't have a watch anymore. I used to wear my old Fossil, old school style. I used to always wear watches and bracelets, but we'll get there maybe one day. On here on the screen, that was fast, but that was really quick for my brain. I understood most of it. It said where to go. It told me about 950 Big Tree Road, 950 Big Tree Road, all that other good information. Talk slow, talk fast, talk clear. Wake up. Okay.
I found this information on the official website
Now,
for the CTPO.
let's see. I'm gonna go like this, scroll like
Button.
this.
Expand will collapse. Show
Wait,
item 31
it's
to
still
34.
fast. They're still fast. I can't hear it. Okay, hold on. Slow up. 3 fingers. Remember 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember all those little tricks we did. Check out the playlist. It's down there. It's a Samsung and Google TalkBack playlist. It'll help you. So 3 fingers. Swipe down. Characters. I don't want that.
Words.
Nope.
Lines. Paragraphs. Headings. Controls. Links.
Nope.
Windows.
Nope.
Screen search.
Nope.
Default. Speech rate.
Yeah. Speech rate. That's me. Okay, so I let go with the 3 fingers. There's nothing untouched. There's nothing touched. I'm waving my hand. Patch. Day 5. Okay, now 1 finger. I'm going to swipe down.
Speech rate 285%.
Oh, okay, 285. That wasn't that fast, but fast.
Speech rate 259%.
Okay, that's 1 finger down, swiping down.
Speech rate
with 1 finger.
239%. Speech rate 214%. Speech rate 194%. Speech rate 177%. Speech rate 161%. Speech rate 146%. Speech rate 133%.
I like that 133. Yeah, let's keep it right there, right? Let's keep it focused and let's go again.
I found this information on the official website for the Advocacy TPO, Transportation Planning Organization, which manages the transportation planning for the Volusia and Flagler areas. Here are the specific pages I used. Advocacy TPO events list. This is the main calendar showing all meetings, including the TDLCB and BPAC meetings. https://www.r2ctpo.org/events/list/ TDLCB meeting page. This page provides the specific details for the Transportation Disadvantaged Local Coordinating Board, including the address at 950 Big Tree Road and the meeting times. https://www.r2ctpo.org/board-committees/transportation-disadvantage-local-coordinating-board/ Votran Public Meetings Info. I cross-referenced the location and general schedule with Votran's own news and public meeting notices. https://www.votran.org/news-info/public-meetings.html. If you need to look up more details on these sites, the events or calendar links are usually located near the top of the page. Let me know if you'd like me to find the direct link to the PDF agenda once they post it, showing item 32 of 34. Accessibility volume set to 100%.
Welcome back. That took some time, didn't it? See what I mean? So the brain functions that way. I started potentially at that speed in my early days. And little by little, you just speed up the it's funny when you think of it, but yeah, it's like a hamster in a hamster wheel. You just keep spinning it faster and faster. No, it's not like that. Don't do that. Don't keep spinning in a wheel. But you could keep spinning. Maybe you'll do exercise. You know, you spin your legs or you spin, make yarn or I don't know. But that was just the way I gained information. It is actually I'm going to put in information hopefully from this little snapshot so you know exactly what I asked it, just to give you exactly what it looks like when I did it. So I'll go ahead and add that to the description for sure. Is this a match between Gemini and is this a match between ChatGPT and all? Yeah, it is. Yeah. No, it's not. Kidding. No, there's no race, but there's race invisibly. And for me, this tool works for what I need it to work. Do I know how to prompt? No. You know one person I really, really want to talk to, matter of fact? Thinking of people to talk to. Keely Catswells. Please look her up. Brilliant woman. I believe she's from the UK. I'm going to go find more information about her. I think it's like no-space. I came across her information last year, quite some time ago, and I just never had the chance to really connect proper. And even the year before that, there's a Apple event or something. I remember maybe Asia. I talked about Asia or something. I don't remember. Asia, again, is Assistive Technology Industry Association, which is end of the month conference coming up in Orlando. And then there is also the Rolex race here in Daytona Beach, Florida. It's a Rolex 24. Previous to that, I was doing stuff in Rwanda. Is my brain doing that? But no, reverse to that, FETC. What? ETC. No. It is ETC. Education Technology Conference, or the Florida Education Technology Conference, FETC, FETC. That's what someone said the other day, so that's how I remembered it. But FETC, Florida Education Technology Conference. I don't know the dates, but I've heard about it. Matter of fact, talking about Braille, Cadence Tablet will be down here in the Florida area. So Go Touchable. Go check them out. GoTouchable.com. Is it .com? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's .com. But Go Touchable is the brand. And they make this device, the Cadence Tablet, and other things amongst that umbrella. And of course, you also knew them with Tactile Engineering. They're out of Indiana, Lafayette, Indiana. I've interviewed Dave Schleppenbach. So again, go check that video out in the older long form. Matter of fact, if you go to the podcast, yeah, I have all the long forms become podcasts from here. So you get to be on YouTube Music. So all the people out there that maybe just want to pop it in their car, just want to jam out and listen. Well, maybe, yeah, you could jam out because me and Dave Hillebrand were jamming out. We're jamming. But what I was talking about is the poster behind me and all of that. So I found my way back. You see, Blockbuster had a poster. Blockbuster did. Da, da. This is my scene. This is my set. We we do what we can by sharing ideas, even if it is virtually, right? You might email me. You might give me a task to do. And for me, it's important that my constituents here in Daytona Beach, Florida, have transportation to work with and to have entertainment with, to have leisure with. Because again, as I said yesterday, it's economics. It's simple. It's economics. If I go to a restaurant, if there's a beautiful woman out there and says, okay, I'll deal with you, Hershey, could we go out to dinner? Sure. Take her out to dinner. Now, I'm sorry, I got to go home. Well, we just got out. Well, it's like, the slipper story with one of those cartoon movies, Snow White or Cinderella, one of those, Cinderella. But point being is, it's a story of I have to be back by a certain time, and I think it's 9:30 at this point now, and I didn't know that till like almost June of last year, July, August maybe. So I could have gone out and done other things, but I didn't. I thought I had to be home by 7. In 2026, 2025 even, I had to be home by 7. I don't get to give business. I mean, I don't have that much money. He's not saying like I'm like a rich kid, but hey, I want to go watch a movie and I want to have a meal and whatever it is. Expenses. Take an experience. And you already know, like the best pizzas I told you. I took an experience at Mario's, well, not Mario's, but the Italy's Restaurante. Check it out down there. But I call it the best pizza in Daytona Beach because it's the taste. And rather than making this long drawn, but it's my community that drives me together. That community piece is really important to me, but at the same time, help our blind individuals out. As I said, we all bring so many things to the table. This evening, I was taking a lift, and I met a old friend. And like I said, that old friend used to drive me back in 2015, 2016. It was just that connection of family, though. Taking care of mothers, taking care of family, whoever it is. For that person, for me, we did what we did for what we could. And just incredible that today we got to link back up again. And essentially, I feel we as a whole can share stories. You may not need Braille, but let Braille be. It's in elevators. It's universal design even in some of these cases, right? And so why not learn it? The Cadence tablet, the reason I bring it up, it's you could feel images on it, right? You could feel like fireworks or maybe the NASCAR, Indy. I mean, they already did IndyCar racing. Maybe if we buy tickets, we could somehow set up so we could watch the Rolex race. You guys are interested over there? Rolex? NASCAR? Oh, God. It's too far away. I tried. It's like that way. Which way? This way. No, that way. Ladies and gentlemen, please be descriptive with this way and that way. We have no freaking clue what you're talking about this way and that way. So no, anyway, it's south. It's south of me. And east of me is the beach. So let's say that's what that is. And I look forward tomorrow to share some more. Maybe I forgot something today, what I wanted to say from yesterday, but it's cool to kind of keep lacing everything together. And you got to hear my phone. You got to hear TalkBack slow itself down. There's already a playlist down there to help you with things like that. So give those videos a view. They're already there. I will try to refine them. Don't get me wrong. I will refine them when it's time to refine them. If you want to work with me one-on-one, reach out to me. If you want to talk to me, reach out to me. Again, there's like Ocean Waves Radio that I've known with Alicia, met at FCB last year. So many backlogs of people I really still want to get it in front of you guys, maybe in front of your ears. I have asked people to turn on cameras, and so anytime I do talk, the camera is on. We did have one mishap where we did impose Miss Lucy. So sorry, Miss Lucy. I hope you're doing better and feeling great and everything else. I know that uh, there were some challenges there for a second. Well, maybe not challenges, but like there were then some busy moments in your life there. So anyhow, I look forward to seeing you here bright and shine early tomorrow, because then you'll be no, you could come and watch anytime. You don't have to have a time frame. That's not how I work. I try to get here on time. Tell me when I need to be here. But the question is, you could come here anytime. What time would you like me to start posting? Is this kind of this end of the evening type of thing working for you? I mean, for me, it's just recycling through my mind. Hey, what did I do? What did I do? Okay, I did that. I did this. I did this. And I'm catching up to some points because there's so much I want to share, so much I want to explain. Like we learned that on January 14th at 10 a.m. at the 900 Big Tree Road and all that, there's a meeting. So write that down in your calendar, because if you have anything to do with ADA or have anything to do with transportation disadvantage and want to know more about your transportation, it's a open public meeting. And it happens typically every quarter, I believe, but this is that information. And for getting your Braille fixed, Braille devices fixed, Braillers and stuff, I'll see what John Harden has for us. Maybe he would be willing to give me some more information, and I'll put that again for 2026 in the description. Other than that, Greg is going to be on air soon, so look forward for Greg Lindbergh to join us and talk about his mishaps or his fortunes, perhaps. Maybe a bad story can get converted into a good story, because now we get to have more people to tell about the mishap, right? Or make it positive, in other words. Well, who else do we need to thank and consider? Well, thank you, Mr. Louis Braille, or Louis Braille, for inventing Braille, pretty much. And more information down there. I do know that it is National Braille Literacy Awareness Month. And if there's something that you could do for it or want to give donations, there's all these agencies out there. Look them up. It always helps, any of them. Maybe reach out to the Cadence Tablet company with Code Touchable and see what you could do with them. Because the devices aren't always cheap. That's the other hardship. And it's every little money dollars that count. Because, I mean, it's not that the parts are expensive, right? And to have Cadence Tablet, a American-owned, manufactured pretty much all in America type of company, that's incredible. And the ability to just provide people an alternative way of feeling a graphic, feeling art, it gives you back that dimension. I hope I'll be talking to them soon, and maybe we'll do some lives and other things in the future. Since they are coming to Florida, I'll just have to slap them back. Dave Flappenbach. I might have to do all that. But till then, hey, Joe. Yo, Joe. Sorry, I thought I saw Joe, but I can't see that good. What am I talking about? Guys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, peace and love. I see you tomorrow's Aujo. Namaste. Cheers.